Welcome back to the Daily Real, where we spread real news, not bugle news. I'm Lex Marston, and today we're taking a look back at when eternal night fell on New York City. New York City didn't fall in a day. It fell all at once. When the sun vanished, time broke, and something ancient took control of the night. It started with a wave of coronal energy, a ripple through time itself, the kind of force that doesn't just change the future, but rewrites the present. New York City was the epicenter, and when that wave hit, the sun never came back. At first, people thought it was just a blackout, but then the attack started. Fast, violent, and unstoppable, because this wasn't chaos, it was an invasion led by Dracula, the Lord of the Vampires, now ruling a city trapped in eternal night. But Dracula didn't create this world, he inherited it, because behind the darkness was Dr. Doom, who discovered Chronovium, a fragment of broken time powerful enough to reshape reality itself. Instead of using it directly, Doom made a deal. Doom offered Dracula power, control, and an empire without sunlight, but more importantly, evolution using the Darkhold. He promised vampires the ability to walk in daylight. All it would take was a single drop of immortal blood, and Dracula agreed, not realizing he was being used. As the city fell, the heroes didn't unite, they divided, because there wasn't just one way to save the world anymore. Inside the Baxter Building, Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man worked together to build the Time Stream Reintegration Device, or the TRD, a machine that could undo everything, but if it failed, it could destroy reality entirely, and that's exactly why they began to turn on each other. Meanwhile, out in the streets, the Human Torch became more than a hero. He became hope. A literal sun in a world without one, rescuing civilians and holding the line. And when the time came, he pushed his powers to the absolute limit, ready to burn out if it meant saving everyone else. Not everyone believed in saving everyone, and Moon Knight saw that truth first. He formed the Eternity Knights alongside Wolverine and the Winter Soldier, hunters willing to do what other heroes wouldn't, eliminating the infected instead of trying to save them. And the one man built for this war, Blade, was taken off the board early, captured by Dracula before he could turn the tide, leaving the heroes without their greatest weapon against the night. But the most dangerous conflict wasn't happening in the streets. It was happening between Cloak and Dagger. When the time stream fractured, they were caught inside it, changed by the same energy that broke the world. Dagger became more aggressive, more violent, and far less willing to hold back, believing that mercy had no place in a war like this. Cloak, on the other hand, became more reserved and controlled, trying to hold on to balance and stop her from going too far. But they shared the same power, the same space, and control wasn't guaranteed. So they began to fight, not to defeat each other, but to decide who gets control. Light or darkness, justice or survival. While all of this unfolded, Doctor Strange was fighting a different battle against the god Khonshu for control of the Darkhold, because whoever held that book controlled the outcome of everything, and somehow Strange won. With the Darkhold secured and the TRD nearly ready, the heroes launched one final assault on Dracula's castle, led by Invisible Woman and made possible by one last sacrifice, as the Human Torch went supernova to give them a chance. Dracula fell, the heroes won, and the night should have ended. But it didn't, because this was never really about Dracula. In the end, Dr. Doom stepped out of the shadows with exactly what he wanted. Pure blood Chronovium, infinite power and control over time itself. He didn't just survive the war, he orchestrated it. The vampires were never the real threat, the heroes were never in control, and the war was never the end. It was just the beginning, because now time itself belongs to Doom, and whatever comes next won't be an accident. This has been our look back at the eternal night that fell on New York. Tune in next time for more real news.